Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghuveer. I am very thankful to all the Learning Monkey viewers and a special thanks to subscribers. Please watch this video till the end and share it with all your friends. That will be very helpful for us. In our last video, we clearly discussed about how to study for campus placement training program. So please watch that class and come back here. The difficulties that you are going to face during the campus placement training, let me explain you step by step. The most of the difficulty you will face when you are studying the first two subjects. What's the first two subjects? C language and data structures. The completely you have to go with the four subjects. What are those subjects? C language, data structures, any one object oriented programming language. We have chosen Python and database management system. So most of the time you have to spend on C language and data structures. In the C language, after completion of C language, you will get a good understanding. Programming language understanding is provided using C language. So that's why you have to concentrate much on C language. So once you get that understanding, after that, the understanding which you got in C language, the programming concepts, the programming language concepts, once you got that understanding, how to transform this programming language understanding into coding, that is provided in data structures. After completion of data structures, you will get a good understanding how to do coding. You are very flexible in doing coding. That is how this course is designed. This program is designed. And the examples which we have chosen help you in improving your coding skills. So the first thing is you have to study for C language. Now let's coming to C language. What are the easy topics? What are the difficult topics? What are the medium level topics? Let's try to explain you. The first section is on variables and operators. This is simple section. You can easily study this section. Not much difficult. After completion of this section, you have to take the examples and you have to take the quiz. After completion of this operators concept, the next section is concentrated on if statements and the loops. So loops concepts is very easy to understand, but you need lot of practice here. Why? Because 70% of the coding is completely dependent on loops concepts. Most of the logics we will write using loops. That's why you have to do multiple examples. We have given so many examples on loops concepts. All these examples that are explained on the loops concept. If you listen to these videos, you'll slowly understand this is how I have to write the code. This is how I have to write the code. In this situation, they have used the logic like this. These examples will help you, will register in your brain to write the code on your own in data structures. All these examples belongs to loops. You have to do much practice here. Then coming to the next one, arrays concept. In arrays concept, the concept is easy to understand, but you have to concentrate much here on arrays and memory location. How memory is assigned to arrays in random access memory. The memory intuition is also provided. The graphical diagrams are also provided. You need to have that graphical memory locations in your brain. Then only you can easily go with our next sections when you discuss about functions, pointers and all those things. So the next thing you have to concentrate here is a two-dimensional arrays also. You have to concentrate on two-dimensional arrays. Now after completion of arrays concept, we have to go with functions. Understanding of functions is also easy. Here you have to concentrate how memory is allocated to functions in the random access memory. So that is explained here in understanding process for a program. This concept is very, very important. So based on this concept, the next concept, recursion, is dependent. So how the variables are passed using functions, that also important. So it's easy to understand, but you concentrate much here on understanding process for program. Now coming to the next concept, from recursion onwards, it's very, very complex to understand. You have to spend much of your time from the concepts of recursion. Recursion is very, very complex to understand. But here in C language, you will get a good intuition about recursion. But in order to convert this intuition into coding skills, that is provided in data structures when we discussed about merge and quick sort examples. If someone has given you a new logic, if you want to implement that in a recursion concept, you need to spend much time in understanding merge and quick sort and write the code on your own. The code is also discussed there, the code is also provided. Watch the code and try to do on your own. There your coding skills will be improved. Here the programming logic will be understand here in C language, but you have to wait until data structures to improve your coding skills. So from recursion onwards, all the concepts are very important and complex to understand. The next one is pointers. Here also you have to spend much time. It is very difficult to understand pointers, concepts and all those things. The next one is strings. Strings are also very difficult to understand. Arrays of strings, arrays of pointers, and the next one is structures. Structures is also important to understand. But in order to put these concepts, pointer concepts and structures concept into coding, that is provided in data structures when we discuss about a linked list. Single linked list, double linked list. If you want to improve your coding skills, you should wait until data structures single linked list concept. There your understanding about coding, how to do coding, how to write the logics, that is provided in data structures playlist. It's not playlist, data structures concepts. Here you will get a good understanding about how structures are saved in memory. So how to access a structure, how to access an in-depth intuition about programming language. That is what provided in C. So after completion of C, there are multiple examples given in different coding, different placement exams are explained. Watch all this and try to solve it on your own. Slowly you will get into the coding. All these examples will help you in improving your coding skills. We keeps on updating this program according to the market requirements, and whenever we see a new logic, we keeps on updating this. Okay, coming to the data structures, here the first sorting concepts, selection sort, bubble sort, merge, quick, and all these sorting concepts and searching concepts and stack, queue, data structures, all these concepts are easy to understand, but here you have to concentrate much on doing the code. Whatever the basics you learned from C language, in order the transformation of programming languages to coding will be done here in the data structures. So you have to concentrate much on coding here. The coding is clearly step by step explained. You watch the coding videos and understand the code. Try to do it on your own. That is what you have to do here. After completion of data structures, you will get a feeling that yes, I can easily do the coding. That is what the feeling you will get after completion of these data structures. If you do it, if you do the practice the way we have explained. So all these examples stack, all these examples totally concentrate on recursion and loops concepts. Coming to the next one, linked list. Coming to linked list, single linked list, double linked list, all these concepts will help you in doing the code on pointers and structures concepts. Whatever you learned in C language, the coding level understanding will be provided here. Okay, after structures, trees, concepts are there. All these data structures concepts are easy to understand. The main point you have to do here is try to do code on your own. Try to solve it many times in order to get a speed. Why speed is very important, that's clearly explained in our last video. How to study video. After completion of this data structures, now you can go with Python. Python is very easy to understand once you have the C and data structures basics. So complete all the Python course. It's very easy to understand. There is nothing difficult to understand here in Python if you have the basics from C and data structures. The next difficulty you are going to face when you study about database management system. In the database management system, when you are learning SQL, In the SQL, you are going to face difficulty in nested and correlated nested commands. See here, the nested and correlated nested commands. See, from here onwards you will face much difficulty. SQL commands using joins also very important. So here you will face some difficulty. So in order to overcome this difficulty, we have given so many examples. We keeps on updating these examples for better practice for the students. So this is the last difficulty you will face when you are studying a database management system. If you complete all these four subjects, whatever the examples that are provided here, you can attempt any campus placement exam easily. You can crack any campus placement exam. That is how this program is designed. Okay, please do subscribe to our channel and hit bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.